Hello YouTube, it's Gary 15007 for YouTube. Just checking in, and that's a little close. Let me pan this out just a little bit. There we go. Little update now. This is video 5, day 25. My little cheat sheet here, so I'm not looking all over the place. It is Monday, April 9th. It's 8:30 at night, and checking in to give everybody an update on how I am. I'm feeling fantastic. I'm doing well. Day 25 since my banding. A little over 1 month since the start of the journey, since the post-op diet. A few experiences I've had in the last week. My wife and I went out on Saturday. Well, let's back up a little bit. I got home on Friday morning, and pretty much I've still been doing the purees, but really thick. I mean, you get almost like oatmeal. You could put your spoon in the puree and it would stand up. It's basically just a heavy soup. Not much runny liquid to it at all. So I'm enjoying it. I mean, I'm not having an issue as far as craving for solid food. So on Friday evening, my wife had made some soup. While she was at work, so I had myself a cup of soup, and there was she makes her own stock. We don't buy stock. We buy chicken wings at the local Costco and bulk batches of it. My wife really loves chicken wings and cleans the bones like you'd swear they were dipped in acid. So there was a chicken wing in there and some gizzards, and I quite like gizzards. So if that turns people off, well, that's it's my thing. I like it. I like liver too. So I just took a healthy scoop of that and was eating that, and the gizzards went down fine. So as far as a solid food, chewed them up pretty good, no issues. I was a little hesitant to try the chicken wing, just fearful of getting that first bite syndrome, so it's called, I guess. And ate the chicken wing. Excuse me. And I had no issues with that, which is good because I really love chicken wings. So that was fine. Saturday, I said to my wife, we're going to go out for breakfast, and we went out to IHOP in the next town over. Sorry, city over from where I am. I live in Niagara Falls, Canada, and we went to the city I grew up in. It's only 50 miles away, to St. Catharines, to an IHOP there, which is disturbingly dead all the time. But anyways, so we went there and we ordered one farmer's omelet breakfast. And the omelet, I swear, is like a 6-egg omelet. I mean, it's huge. It's just stupid huge. So I said, well, why don't we just order, whatever my wife wanted for breakfast? We'd order that, and then I would just take some from there. And I had ordered a small glass of orange juice, and I would split that with my daughter. And ordered that, and I asked for 2 small plates. And she looked at me and she asked me, "Oh, are we sharing this?" And at first I felt a little awkward and maybe a little embarrassed or ashamed because, I can afford, the breakfast for 3 people. That's not the issue. But I felt bad, like I was being cheap by ordering one breakfast and splitting it. But the portion sizes are massive. Even before banding, they were large, over large, and you were taking food home. So, and my wife's only 5'1" and weighs about 120 pounds. She was only 96 pounds before having our daughter. So I mean, she's tiny, does not eat a lot. So I just figured, screw it, we're going to order the one. And I just explained to her. I said, look, the waitress says I've had surgery, and I really can't eat a lot of food right now. So we're just going to split the meal. And off she went. She was, didn't seem offended or taken aback or anything like that. I just, for some reason, I felt embarrassed maybe. by saying we're going to share a plate, and not from the waitress, maybe from what maybe other people that were there might have heard. So after I had mentioned that I had the surgery, I didn't say what the surgery was. I just said I've had surgery and I can't eat a large portion right now. And I felt fine after that. I didn't feel embarrassed or whatever after that. So anybody who was thinking about going out to a restaurant for a meal, don't feel bad about ordering one meal for you and your partner, or your friend. If you're going out for a dinner date with a buddy of yours, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, get a meal that you both like and share it. Who cares what the restaurant thinks, right? You're saving money. I mean, that whole meal cost us $17 for the three of us. So I was, rather than the regular $50 or $40 it would normally cost for a breakfast. They're like $13 plates, right? So that's one thing. Don't feel ashamed or hesitant about going out to a restaurant and splitting a meal with yourself, with a partner, or your spouse or a friend, whatever. Don't feel bad about that. At the end of that, I had a chunk of the omelet. Excuse me. And the first few bites went down fine. I get almost through what I took as a portion. I had some sausage and the pancakes. They brought these 3 pancakes out, and they were, I'm going to say, 8 inches across. And they were probably, just the 3 pancakes were probably stacked 3 inches high. I mean, each pancake was like an inch thick. It was ridiculous, right? It was a cake. It was an 8-inch cake is what they gave us. We didn't eat any of it. My daughter had a little bit with some strawberry syrup on it, but it was a ridiculous amount. It was insane. No wonder we get as big as we get. They pile food in front of us, and when we figured we paid for it, we may as well eat it. So, anyways, got to the end of of what I had taken as my portion, and perhaps that was a little too much, or maybe I was so eager about eating food. Excuse me, tired, long day. That I took an overlarge bite or an overlarge swallow, and it sat right here for probably 15 minutes. I tried a few small sips of the orange juice to maybe try to move it a little bit. We might drink too much because we're told not to with our meals. But so it sat there for a good 15 minutes, and it was just a tightness, and not really a pain, but it was a discomfort. So that's that. Another thing is still not having any bowel movements without the aid of prune juice. I didn't have anything last week, and Saturday I didn't feel bloated or discomfort. I just felt wrong. Nothing's going on. So prune juice is maybe your friend at this point. I haven't had any PBing. I did have a tightness in my throat where I couldn't swallow, and I did have a lot of mucus. I guess maybe mucus come up when I was burping, I guess. And I don't know if that was my sinuses doing that, or if it was coming from my upper stomach, my pouch. I have no idea. But no PBing to speak of. I'm drinking probably half a gallon of fluids a day, whether it's Gatorade or apple juice or water even. I don't mind drinking water. But my urine is extremely yellow. Like, it's really dark. So if anybody knows anything about this, whether this is an issue, please message me down here. And let me know if this is a normal thing. I haven't contacted Slimband. I'm sure it's a normal thing. I don't feel dry or dehydrated, dizzy, or headachy, so I'm not feeling any issues there. Sorry for the distractions. What else? Family. My parents, my father had a stroke a few years ago, so he's not really of an opinion on much. He's mostly there, but as far as this surgery, the operation goes, he's, indifferent about it. We'll put it that way. My mother's happy for me. My mom's turning 72 in a couple of weeks. So she's happy that I'm losing the weight, and she really sees a difference in me. Like, again, more in the face. Every time I'm looking at myself here, and I can really see it. So she's really happy that my health is improving. I'm well below the threshold for the MTO or the DOT physicals for CDL or Class A license holders. So I don't have any worries about that anymore as far as getting pulled in for an apnea test or sleep studies or more poking and prodding. So I'm really happy about that. What else? Cheating. Somebody mentioned to me that I had told that I had the surgery at work, one of our clients, and they said, well, that's cheating. And I asked this person if they ever went to the gym, and they said, yeah, they used to go to the gym all the time. And I said, well, that's cheating. You're lifting weights to lose weight. Why don't you just lose weight? Well, you gotta lift weights, was the response I got. And I said, well, that's still cheating. You're doing something other than you're helping your body. Those weights are a tool to help you lose weight, and this band is a tool to help me lose weight by stopping me from overeating. So you have your tools, and this is my tool. And that seemed to shut them up. So that's maybe an option. If somebody says that to you, we can throw that in your face if you like. So numbers. Start of the journey. Once again, I was 296. My heaviest, I was 299. Post-op diet start 296.4 or something like that. Last week, prior to the last video, video 4, I had lost 11 pounds. Last week, I lost 5 pounds. So I am down to, at my lowest point, when I weighed myself on Saturday before dinner time, I weighed in at 249.6. So near as not, that's 46 pounds. 47 pounds, sorry, loss. So I'm really happy with that. That's fantastic. However, when I weighed myself yesterday before I left for work, I was up a pound. So I'm guessing that this is the initial my body's initial reaction to the diet and the lack of food prior to the banding, and kind of plateauing out a bit, slowing down. And so I'm hoping it stabilizes around 2 to 3 pounds a week. I really haven't been working out as far as lifting weights or anything. I did go for a few walks last week. I put in 49,000 steps, like 13 miles or something like that in walking. I don't have yes I do. No, I erased it, never mind. So I'm going to do this video. I just had my my dinner. This is what I'm using for portion size. This is a 9-ounce cup, I guess you want to call it, container. So I'm just using that. So whatever fits in there is what I'm having, and that's pretty much filling up. Sometimes I can't even get that in me. This week it's a bean soup, but it's really thick. I mean, like I said, once again, it's really hearty. It's vegetables and fava beans and chickpeas and some kidney beans, and 3/4 of the beans are pureed, and then the other quarter of the beans are left in their whole. And the fava beans are FAVA, fava beans, are really high in protein and fiber. So anybody else looking for a substitute for meats, if you're vegetarian or vegan, I'm sure you're aware of fava beans and kidney beans and chickpeas, all really good and really high in fiber. So that will help to keep you full for quite some time. So having said that, I'm probably down about 5 inches in my waist. I have to put another notch on my belt. My shirts are, not only because they're hanging off me, but they are a lot looser than they used to be. I mean, this was tight before, and this is a 2XL. So there's me up straight. You can still see a little bit of a belly here, I guess. So I'll be happy when this 30 pounds is my handles are gone. My incisions are healing quite well. They're just red lines right now. Not too happy about what how they're healing. There's a few hairs right in the scar. So the surgeon really didn't take too much of a care where they were cutting. But beyond that, everything's good. So I will do one more update next Monday night, and then I will go to a monthly update. I am starting to work out now, doing some light weights as far as like bench, chest presses, and arm curls, triceps, biceps, chest, pecs, delts. I haven't done any stomach work yet. I'm going to wait till the end of this week. So next week I'll start working some light stomach muscles, and I'm doing squats. Quads and your glutes are your biggest muscles. So getting those things going is going to help burn a lot more calories. And I will be going for my nightly walks around the warehouse yard here. I think 5 laps is 1.25 miles. 4 laps being the mile. So I'll probably do 6 laps every night on top of what I normally do during the day. And once again, so I'm going to call it 250 pounds, a 46-pound loss, more or less. And hopefully we'll get another 4 or 5 pounds this week. So yeah, so to other people out there who are watching, thanks for watching. Thanks for your kind words of support. I really appreciate that. Thanks to my wife for being supportive of me and helping me out with healthy meals. And all your kind words of encouragement. And I look forward to seeing your videos and hearing about your journey as well. All right, so until, I guess, the 23rd, good luck, and enjoy your journey. All right, continue the battle. Bye now.